Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. There's a few things that I need to do right off the bat here. This is going to call out just how far ahead I've recorded though, because this is going to be about 3 weeks later than the person made the comment. But I was informed that the reason when I compared the scimitar to Radiance was because I compared a double-handed thing to a single-handed thing. Hang on, so if I go, that's 1-8. I just put that there. 2-7. So technically its lower damage is higher. But let's try and keep that scimitar in there for a second. That is technically going to be better, I think. And look, she has Radiance on her back. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And there is another thing that has probably been driving people mad because I've talked about it at least 5 times. But we have to leave this place. And we need to go speak to Ramien. Every time I've looked at the place on the main map, I'm like, why do I still have a quest to kill Ramien? It's because I haven't actually finished the quest by speaking to Ramien about the fact that we told Hullrun to not attack and kill him. Oh my good God. The translucent silhouette of a winged female warrior glows softly. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Who are you? Not who, what. Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes, and myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. I used to come here when the mood took me. The exhibits here are meagre, no doubt, and cannot compete with the museums in the capital. But all the same, I find this place to be a calming refuge away from the bustling city. Well, all these exhibits leave me cold. Dusty glass cases, Sephoric history. But I probably would have given them more a chance had I known that I could meet people from our circle here. Oh no, my dear Camellia. People like you and I come to these places only very rarely. This museum was my refuge away from society of such people, and it's an excellent spot for a nap. Are your memories of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go, touch a memory, see how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. There used to be a place like this near Neathholm, Land sighs. Quiet, calm. I used to walk among the plinths and pedestals, wondering, the people who founded the place, what was driving them? Were they thinking about future generations, how to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and that place didn't exist anymore. So my question was moot. I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory. But Canarbarus lies in ruins, and we... But you fearlessly battle the invaders with no thought for yourself. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Right. In the olden days, mortal kind lost to the demons time after time after time, and now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How could they not be proud of that? Why did you help me? A soft smile appears on the woman's face. I sensed something in you, as if you are close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense that light dwells within you. Very recently you were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul. But you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Okay, farewell, vision. Farewell. The power that gives us this semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. Is that you I was talking to? Narvis Burns? Okay. What about you over here? Yeah, no, I talked to these people before. Hey, look, it's Yaniel. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. Right, let's continue. I didn't expect that to happen. Is there anything here that I want? Chain shirts and daggers? Probably not. Books? Ah, yes. And a falcata. How much is that worth? 5 gold? Yeah. Right, so. Let me just quickly go back to the market square here, I guess. I haven't gone to the Tirabade's residence, but I have to pass through the market square anyway, so I might as well. Can I go to the failed ritual site? No, I have to go through the market square again. Yeah, Great Garrison. We did the Blackwing Library. Tell Tirabade about the victory. And discuss the Grey Garrison attack plan. Right, yeah, let's make sure we do this first. It has a red exclamation mark, which makes me think that it has to be done before the end of the chapter. Not that I know when the end of the chapter actually is. I assume after the Grey Garrison assault? Right, where was Ramien? Oh no, not again. Over here. Can we just run up here without me having to mess around? I hope so. Ramien, my friend. I'm not going to run. Kill me if you wish. But I ask you, hear me out first. Okay, you know, I've done this before, haven't I? I can't imagine someone would go so far as to kill you, Ramien. Your gaggle of good little worshippers wouldn't allow such sacrilege to come to pass. Why didn't you think to seek refuge with me? I would have helped, out of solidarity for a fellow Aasimar, and to relieve that one summer's eve. Aaron smiles slightly wistfully. Aaron, the priest seems to have only just noticed your companion. You are travelling in unexpected company. But to answer your question, I never considered trying to save myself. I wanted to help the people of the city. I refused to idly wait out the storm just to amuse you. Not even for the sake of that one summer's eve. Yes, that is a common affliction among clerics, it seems. Here we go. I managed to calm Holren down a little. He's still hellbent on driving you out of the city once the demon attack has been repelled. Ramien's head lowers. I suppose I should be pleased. But the idiocy and the injustice of it all, it makes my blood boil. I will leave Canabras, but not before we fight the demons, no matter what happens. I thank you. Tirabade of the Eagle's Watch is gathering survivors in the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. I fear my presence there would be ill-advised. Even though you managed to reason with our mutual friend, the sight of me might reignite his Inquisitor's zeal. I'll make myself useful elsewhere. Alas, the city has a great many souls in need of a cleric's aid. We gained 69 experience. I found and rescued your 3 adepts. The news already reached me. I am deeply grateful. Now my heart can rest easy, knowing they are safe. I also heard that you achieved the impossible. You convinced Holrun to spare Thal. Of course, in the prelate's typical fashion, he vowed to run us out of the city once the demons have been dealt with. Stubborn old fool. But unfortunately, his word is law in this city, so we will indeed be leaving. But as long as the demons are here, and the city needs our help, I won't be going anywhere. Right, there we go. As do I. I thank you for listening to me and defending me. Now it's my turn to go out into the ruins in search of people who need help, and I shall give it. I apologise for all the times that I walked past that guy and didn't finish the quest. Right. Let's get out of here, shall we? An area exit down there? Can I get over here? I think I can. So, do we go back to Defender's Heart. I guess we do. What do I go to the Tirablade's residence? Let's go to the Tirablade's residence, actually. I take that back. Keep forgetting. Oh, someone also cleared up the different types of spellcasters that I have problems with. Like clerics and witches don't seem to have the same problem as wizards when it comes to what armor class they can wear. So in theory, I could actually change things about here. I think I just need to make sure that I maintain the dexterity bonus. Yeah, 6 max dexterity. So he has +5 dexterity there for the half. Is that how that works? I'll worry about it at some point, but I understand it more than I did before. Guys, where are you going? Guys. Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Whoops. Let's go to the Tirabade residence. Despite their high standing in the city, the Tirabade family lived in a simple house far away from the wealthy neighborhoods. Most of the houses on the street are now ruined and abandoned, but this one seems intact, although the broken door makes one wonder if there's still anything of value left inside. 5 hours? Good lord. Just evade, we don't need to fight unless we have to. I guess the experience could be worthwhile, but... Okay, what are the odds this is filled with horrible, horrible people? Slow and steady. Some stuff. Copper ring. Fine hide, 16 coins, and a bloodshot eyeball. Fantastic.
This is my time to shine.
Huh. I don't know why, but I kind of expected that to be... Yup, there we go. An entranced fighter. How about I just like...
They choose to stand against me.
Nice. Oh, I haven't tried my new and improved skills. My Winter's Grasp. I don't think this is the fight to do it though. I think I need to like a big group of enemies is probably a better idea. So let's just do this with. Really? No. This brazier, I suppose, is in the way.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Uh oh. Okay, there's another one. Can Camellia do a charge? God, she has so many skills now, bloody hell. Oh, what was that noise? Ah, necrophage. We fought one of these before, haven't we? This is that annoying bloody AoE. Yeah, inflict light wounds mass, and it uses a body as a shield.
Away, you rascal!
We might be okay once we actually get over there. Oh, bloody hell, Walgif. I swear to God, Walgif. How do you hit so goddamn hard? He's hitting harder than Lan. Absolute insanity. You guys got anything good in your pocket? Long sword, heavy shield, and a breastplate. No, thank you. What about in the box? Silver chain. Fairy mushroom and some tainted fowl. What's down this way then? Oh, make sure I take everybody. Let's not go on my own. Oh, in my luck, a bloody demon will be down here. No, just an area exit? Okay. Must have been the houses up here somewhere. The street's been barricaded and... Has it been barricaded or did something just fall over? No, I think it's been barricaded. None of these doors open, huh? Just this one. Oh, this is the Tirabade residence. What a fancy little house. In we go. This place has definitely been ransacked, huh?
With grace?
Might be trap,
Oh.
might be treasure.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
A trap, huh? Oh, this doesn't bode well. Whoops. Didn't mean to press escape. Woljif, can you... Sealer, no. Nah, stop it. Never mind. Sigh.
The light. Take you.
How do we get out of this bloody gas? I guess we're just gonna have to run in here. Oh, he's not dead.
Spirits demand your blood!
Out of the stinking gas. I've been poisoned. Ah, what's that? A succubus? Okay. Interesting. How bad is this? Poison is a malign condition that harms you every round. It usually works for about 6 rounds. You get it from venomous creatures, gas clouds, and some spells. Hey, you know what? Do we have anything that can cure this? I don't think we have anything that can cure it en masse. Remove fear. Let's just do an AoE heal. That should, whoops, that should give us a edge here. This succubus is a little bit terrifying.
The wrong mongrel.
You are today's
Yeah.
sacrifice!
Oh, she has skills up here now. Interesting. Steela, I think she should get in there as well. Get my character over here.
There's something over there!
Arian over here. Woljif, can you get, like, behind? That's Darren again. God damn it. Why can I not select Woljif? Has he been... Dominate person! Oh, that's not good. How about we don't dominate the one person who's probably surprisingly efficient at killing us all? This is a mess.
Guide my blade.
Your time is over.
We all appear to be slightly buggered right now, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Is it the cloud? How long is this cloud going to be here for? Let me get rid of that real quick. Only Lamb is fighting right now. Not entirely sure what's happening. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're up. Darren, can you do another one of those AoE heals, please? The poison's gone, but... Don't kill Woljif! Oh god, how long does that last for? 3 seconds?
It's all your fault.
Okay, never mind. Guys! Fucking hell. Ah. Well, I guess we're going to have to rest in a safe place now, shall we? Considering we decided to just kill Woljif. Let's do a cure light wounds on him. Right, so succubus, real pain in the ass, huh? Okay, so I guess that explains the entranced fighter. A magical rapier. That might be good for Camellia. And an unidentified cloak. What is that rapier? Is it just a rapier +1? It is just a rapier +1. I mean, 2 to 7. Better. It doesn't have cold iron, but she has a ability that can turn any weapon into cold iron, so... At least I think it's any weapon. Or is that just ghost touch?
You can trust me.
No, that's ghost touch. Okay, so it wouldn't have the demon bonus, but yeah, I think on the grand scheme of things, everybody else does pretty well against demons. The cloak? Not armor. Accessories? Accessories. Oh, what's this? Oh, the storyteller's ring. Of course, he gave us me ages ago. I never looked at it. This ring grants the wearer +1 luck bonus on all saving throws against fire-based attacks. I'm going to give that to Sealer for now, I think. Just on the grounds that she's probably the one who's most likely to get hit by a fireball. What does the Cloak of Disguise do? This Cloak of Resistance +1 also grants its wearer a +3 competence bonus to stealth skill checks. Hey Woljif, I got you a cape, mate. Nice, it even goes with his outfit. Cool. That was an absolute mess, but Grand scheme of things, could have gone worse. Some loot over it. Tirabeth's letter. Enevia, if you're reading this, know that I'm alive and I'm rallying a troop of survivors to rise to the city's defense. We're going to fight our way to the Defender's Heart Tavern, set up our command there, and hold the line until help arrives, or if the goddess wills it, we'll launch an attack on the Grey Garrison. I love you and I trust that we will see each other again in this world. 830 coins. And a book. Diamond dust. Fantastic. I mean, other than the fact that Woljif got killed by his own party, that went remarkably well. Let's go back to the Defender's Heart. Because Woljif's at death's door. I still can't believe that people, like, he was on the ground. People were like, we're going to keep killing him. He's an enemy, he must die. Demon spawn. Okay. Is there something I want to do first? I guess the failed ritual site, just so I can pick up the reagents. Let's take that. Bloodshot eyes, bone meals, blood vials, and Bizarre. Interesting. To the Defender's Heart. 6 hours. Aid those enemies. Gotta be getting tired, surely. Oh, as I said that. Fatigue. Evade everything we can. Good job, Woljif. Sorry we almost killed you. Nope. Your characters are fatigued. A -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. No, we're fine. We'll just make it to the Defender's Heart. We shall rest here. Unless, of course, something horrible happens when we get here, in which case then I'll regret my decision of not resting. In we go. I didn't get to try out my, new ice spell, did I? Hello? It was a griffin. It came in through the roof.
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
Hello, Ulbrig. I like your music.
Who's in charge here? You there in the armor? Or is it you, Tavern Keeper? Or maybe it's you, old-timer? Oh, you, I remember. You were in that ravaged fortress with all the books. You can explain all this to me.
Oh, naturally, it's my job to explain what's going on, huh?
Well?
I could look back at him and say nothing. Will +5, yeah, I don't think we can do that, huh? So, well, what?
You've got all kinds of mayhem going on outside is what? I want to know what's happening. All right. First things first. If by some chance you don't already know, they call me Ulbrig. Ulbrig Olesk. Chief of the Olesk clan. The one that gave Barzog's orcs a drubbing. What, never heard of them either? I'll be damned. Is this an illusion or something? One minute I'm laying myself down for a nap in a glade one summer's day, and the next I'm waking up among ruins and flames and monsters running riot. And no one knows me. But you see, my name's famous across Sarkoris. Where in the blazes am I? What's going on here?
Sarkoris? A lost Kelid realm of Sarkoris was a savage land of fiercely painted warriors, shamans and druids, established in 3672. A few years before the prophesied return of Araden, strings of demonic cults began there. Sarkoris' strange mystics made grim predictions over the nation's fall. However, the people were mostly confident that Eraden's return would directly lead to the final end of these cults. Unfortunately, the mystics were proven correct. The death of Eraden in 4606 saw the appearance of the World Wound, a gaping gateway to the abyss in the heart of Sarkoris. The nearby city of Iz was the first to fall to demonic forces. At first, it seemed that there was there was still a chance to stop the invasion, but in 4638 the world wound abruptly expanded. The rest of the clan holds soon fell. The very land became warped and twisted, and demons continued to spew forth from the world wound. The Church of Imode declared the Mendevian Crusades in order to drive back the demons. However, whilst they have been somewhat successful in containing the threat, Socorus itself remains firmly under demonic control. So he is from a place that was in the centre of the world wound right as it opened. But why was he a statue of a griffin? You have heard songs that tell of the glorious victory of an alliance of Sicorian tribes over an orcish horde led by a chief called Barzhag. But that was a long time ago. Centuries in the past, before the demon invasion. Is it possible this man does not know that Socorus has fallen? You couldn't come through the door?
The door would have been smarter, right enough. I was asleep too long, that must be it. My head's all muddled. I remember I was flying over the city looking for something, and when I found it, I just drove straight for it. Roads and roofs be damned. But what was I looking for? Drinks? Warriors? Oh, that's not it. Or maybe you. Was I looking for you?
You said you saw me in the library. When?
Now, let me think. Strange that the memory's in there, but it's all broken up in little pieces. So, I opened my eyes. I saw books and stones around me, and you were there. Then I was flying over the city. I had wings. And then I was in this here tavern, and then I saw you again.
In the library, there was a stone statue of a griffin. It came to life suddenly and flew off. Was that you?
A statue, you say? Strange. I don't remember being turned to stone. But if it looked like a griffin, then it must have been me. Take a gander at this. Don't worry, I won't scratch you. I'm no werewolf, I'm a shifter. My powers were granted to me by the sacred griffin Ervar, who protects our clan. I doubt you've got any other griffins flying about this city, Dior.
He turned his hand into a... talons. Impressive. So, you were saying you fell asleep in Socorus and woke up here?
That's what I'm saying to you. I was plucked like a fish from a pond and carried off to God's nowhere. All right, that's enough questions from you. Now answer some of mine. Where am I, and what's going on here?
Oh god, the joke option. You're not in Galorian anymore. This world is called No Hopia, and every day, just after lunch, we get invaded by demons. No, I'll tell this poor man the truth. The city is called Canabras. I don't know how long you were asleep, but Socorus hasn't existed for 100 years.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, you got me there. You're telling me I fell asleep for 100 years. Socorus was swallowed by demons, and Canabras, that little fishing village, is now a fortress city. Oh, go on, pull the other one. Fine. If you don't want to tell me what's going on, don't. We're in a tavern, not in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of folks around. I'm sure one of these people will tell me what's happening here. There's one thing I do know without asking. You've got a tough fight on your hands. I'm not one to wait on an invitation to a brawl, so if you're making ready to break some demon horns, I'm going with you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a taste of whatever ale they brew here.
You're going to be my companion? Oh no! I mean, that seems awesome. But, like, who do I replace if I want to take the shifter? I want a druid on the party, that's fantastic. Oh, God. This is getting hard. Choices to be made. Yet again, it comes down to I don't really need Camellia on my party. But I want to do her story. Darren, he's a really good cleric, but he's not very good at anything else. So I could replace him probably quite easily. I do use his healing abilities, but not as much as you'd think. But then I'm early in the game. It might suddenly get a lot harder. And having a healer. Woljif is the rogue. I need a rogue on the party. That's just how it goes. Camellia is the only one who has all the overlap.
This is my time to shine.
Let's speak to Tirabade about what we're going to do next. Or should I rest? Do I need to rest? It's just coming here fixed my companions? No. We have levels up to do for our friends. So let's have a look. Nenio. A scroll savant. He's acquired greater spell focus. +1 to difficulty class of all saving throws. And displacement. The subject of this spell appears to be about 2 feet away from its true location. The creature benefits from a 50% chance to miss, and as if it had total concealment. Unlike actual total concealment, displacement does not prevent enemies from targeting the creature normally. True Seeing reveals its true location and negates the miss chance. Interesting. And haste, which is always good. Who's next? Ember? I do like Ember. I wish I could have Ember on the party. If I had to choose between Camellia and Ember, I think I would like Ember more. The thing, I could replace Darren with Ember because she has healing spells. It's a tough choice. Evocation, so she's better at casting evocation spells. And reduce oh bloody hell, she's got Burning Arc, Cure Moderate Wounds, Scorching Ray, or blast your enemies with a searing beam of flame. That's really cool. I mean, her name is Ember. I don't know what I expected. Problem is that Ray is not a cantrip like Airless has with her Ice Ray. So it would use spell slot. Admittedly, she does have a lot of spell slots. She has learned Cure Moderate Wounds. But it could be a plan. Right, what about our new friend here? This man interests me. A Griffin Heart Shapeshifter. Or Shifter. Absolutely no idea. Never seen a shifter in this game. He has a very cool portrait, I'll give him that. He is good at athletics, mobility, law, nature, and perception. So in theory, he could maybe replace Lan? Put them in the same sort of bill, but Lan is just so good. Toughness. Okay, makes sense. Okay, what about your skills? What are your actual like spells and stuff? He's not wearing much. He has a Cloak of Resistance +1. That's quite cool. He has a Ring of Protection +1. Also quite cool. A Swarm Bane Clasp. An ancient fossilized insect lies trapped within this ornate amber clasp, impaled by a long golden pin that fastens the wearer's cloak. The wearer's weapons, unarmed attacks, and natural attacks deal full damage to swarms regardless of the swarm's immunity to weapon damage. Oh, interesting. So he just does full damage to swarms even with just his normal weaponry. He has hide armor +1 and he has a belt of giant strength. This belt grants its wearer +2 enchantment bonus to strength. And he doesn't have weapons because he punches people and turns his hands into razors, I believe. Doesn't have spells. Your abilities. A Green Faith makes sense. He's a druid. The Hermit, I can relate wholeheartedly. Defensive Instinct. When unarmored, not using a shield and conscious, the shifter adds her wisdom bonus. Okay. This bonus increases for 1 for every 4 shifter levels. Rack. Law checks. Woodland's Grace. Ignores movement penalties caused by difficult terrain. Got charge, coup de grace, great affliction, demoralize, of course. Griffin shape. It's a polymorph. At the 4th level, a Griffin heart shifter can use her wild shape ability to become a Griffin. This ability lasts for 1 minute. The Master Shapeshifter mythic ability makes this duration permanent. Having a Griffin on our side sounds kinda cool. Using Griffin shape is a standard action and does not cause attacks of opportunity. The Griffin Heart Shifter can use Griffin shape a number of times per day equal to her shifter level plus the wisdom modifier. Well, in this form, they gain a base speed, 2 claw attacks of 1d6, a bite attack of 1d8, and an immunity to ground-based effects. While in this form, the Griffin Heart Shaper gains the Grabber ability, and also gains the combat feat Pounce. Improved natural attack. Yeah, so it's just basically they're going to be an absolute monster in melee, quite literally. What's the Grabber ability? Whenever this creature hits an enemy with a melee attack, it also attempts to grapple maneuver check against the target. If the check is successful, both the target and the creature are grappled. Grappled creatures cannot move. They take a -2 penalty on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dexterity-based checks. So it's going to constantly try to escape the grapple, but while it is grappled, it is stuck in melee range with this character. I like this guy. You can move through a threatened area without provoking an attack of opportunity from an enemy by using acrobatics. Ooh. Shifter claws. Here we go. At will, a shifter in their natural form can extend the claws as a swift action and use as a weapon. The claws on each hand can be used as a primary natural attack, dealing 1d4 damage of piercing and slashing damage, 1d3 if they are small. As the shifter gains levels, the power of the claws increases. At 3rd level, they bypass damage reduction? DR's... Yep, they bypass damage reduction. I don't know what it means by N/. Does that mean it includes Cold Iron, Magic and Silver? At the 7th level. They become 1d6 at 11th. 1d8. 1d10. Okay, it's just getting up now. We're doing critical multipliers. While the shifter uses wild shape to assume her natural aspect's major form, her primary natural attacks gain the same benefit granted by the shifter claws ability. Oh. Interesting. So, shifter's claws, the stuff that's happening to shifter's claws happens to the Griffin shape as well. Griffin aspect, is that one? The ability unlocks the aspect of the proud and fearless Griffin. I'm just reading this in my head right now. I'm just reading the bonuses here. Yeah, so I think that just allows us to turn into a Griffin. Feats. Medium armor proficiency. Traits. Skilled. Ah. Okay, I kind of want to use this guy because I really like druids and shapeshifters in Dungeons and Dragons. I just don't know where I'm going to put him in the party. That's the problem. I'm sorry, I was looking at that guy for like 10 minutes. I apologize wholeheartedly. Let me talk to Tirabade real quick. Any success? How is the city? Oh, hang on. Let me go rest real quick. Let me just get that done, just in case I accidentally start a chain of events that I cannot control. I have a funny feeling I'm going to actually have to do the garrison attack in the next episode. But, we did a lot of, like, weird stuff today. The world wound is an abomination. It is giving birth to new things, plants, creatures, natural phenomena. Life, unfettered, strange, incomprehensible to us, but utterly unique life, alien to both Golarion and the Abyss. I find the notion fascinating. Interesting. I don't know why the first one went without me clicking and then the second one didn't go till I clicked. It's very strange the way it works. Got a hearty meal? I really should have looked to see if I could cook some better meals, but I mostly did that so I could heal Uljif. Okay. Do I want to sell some stuff? Let's go do that real quick. Let's use the end of the episode here to just do some inventory management, shall we say. There's our friend over here somewhere, standing next to the giant golden golem. Yep, there we go. Oh. If you know who's who in the city, maybe you can tell me something about Count Andre. I'll tell you. Why not? Everyone knows the story you see, but you could say that I'm the one who found it, in a way. The Arendes are a very wealthy and ancient line, and they hail from the outlying areas of Canabras. That's where the Arende family seat is, along with their ancestral lands. In the past, if Mendev was ever feuding with Sarkoris, or some clan from there was causing trouble, the Count and the Countess Andre were the ones who would defend the border with their soldiers. Why do I feel like if we put the new shapeshifter in the party with the Count, it might not go very well, given they seem to have ancestral fighting amongst them. Their main residence was called Heaven's Edge. It still stands to this day, north of here, on the road towards Dresden. No one lives there now. Around 10 or so years ago, there was a grand celebration held at the estate. The mother and the guardian of the current Count invited the great and the good to celebrate his birthday. The entire Arende clan was there, as well as many other nobles. And then, without warning, the demons struck. Clearly, they couldn't ignore such a perfect opportunity to cut down so many of Mendev's great dynasties in one fell swoop. There was even a chance that the Queen herself would make an appearance, for she was related to the Count as well. Well, when no news came from the estate, a group of inquisitors was sent to investigate. They forced open the gates and discovered a manor full of corpses. They all perished, Goran says sorrowfully. The servants, the guards, the guests, including some of Imade's chosen clerics and paladins. The demons had unleashed a magical plague, terrifying and strange, the likes of which hadn't been seen before or since. And among all this was young Darren Arende, the only survivor. The Count had a talent for divine magic since his youth, healing magic in particular, and that must be why he didn't die along with the rest. He couldn't explain how he survived the disease. I saw him that day, when they brought him into the city, pale and barely conscious of his surroundings. So that's the story. Since then, Heaven's Edge has stood abandoned, sealed off from the outside world. People are still afraid to go near the place. I'd like to go there. Show me your wares. I imagine after we have finished in Canabras, we will go to Heaven's Edge, I imagine. Don't I have thousands of masterwork weapons that I need to sell? Why do I not see any of them? Oh, here they are. Why are they not showing up in weapons? Oh, now they are. What? Never mind. Just, it's fine. Throwing axe +1. I'm going to keep magical items. Sell the these masterwork scimitars, scythes, kukris, glaives, falchions, composite longbows. I should use the bulk selling option, shouldn't I? Really? A cammer? I don't really need it. Normal dagger, don't need that. Throwing dart, don't need that. Do I keep the ever-burning torches? I mean, I don't think we need them really, do we? Cold iron masterwork scimitar? That's not better than the other scimitar we're using, is it? I'm going to keep those just in case I need to swap them out because I'm an idiot. Can I go bulk selling as well? Fantastic. Oh, I have that already set to masterwork, don't I? Okay. Cool. 2,927. Deal. Alright, let's go speak to Tirabade, I guess. I worry it's going to start it off. I don't really want to do it right now. But I guess I'll do the conversation. If it does start it, I'll just save it at the start of that and we'll do it in the next episode. Don't really know what's going to happen, to be honest. I think I've done all of the quests, right? Yes, I have to tell Tirabade about the victory. Discuss the attack plan with her. Gather allies. I only have Ulrun and the Thieflings? I thought I'd have more than that. Oh well. Okay. Nobody interesting in here, is there, before I... No? Okay. Tirabade. What is our strategy for the attack on the Grey Garrison? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use the secret passage and reach the Wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Imoda's gift into a weapon of the abyss. Most of the allies you've found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. My opinion on Prelate Hulrun aside, it is undeniable that his Inquisitors are a formidable force. You will benefit from their pinpoint strikes against troublesome enemies. In these dark days, the most unlikely allies join forces to fight the common foe. All tieflings are treated with prejudice in Canabras, let alone the smugglers and thieves of their kind. And yet, they are on our side, and I'll make sure their contribution is not forgotten after the victory. They'll be of little use in open combat, but they'll help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. What is our main objective? You heard what the demons said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. Can't allow that, no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Imoda's gift must not become a weapon of the abyss. The Tower of Estard has been cleared of demons. Great. The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. They won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. I guess we'll just go, everything's ready, time to attack. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna say still something I must do. I'm gonna end this episode here, and at the start of the next episode, we will jump in to attacking the Grey Garrison. Hopefully it doesn't take like 2 hours and I can just fit it into one episode. But thank you all very much for watching. Is it Nevia leaning on thin air? Hang on. Skills. Sorry. Alright, I got totally distracted there. That completely threw my my end of episode spiel. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the coffee supporters and the members of the channel. It really does mean the world to me. I can't state that enough. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you next time.